Welcome, everyone, to Africa, a land where every sunrise awakens one of nature's greatest battles for survival. Every blade of grass hides a story, and every shadow may conceal a hunter. Together, they appear unstoppable. But even the strongest herd has its weakest moment. An African buffalo can weigh nearly a ton, and it is willing to fight to the death. But somewhere nearby, another family has already chosen today's target. Patience is their greatest weapon. They wait for the perfect mistake. For the young, every step away from the herd can be fatal. The hunt has already begun, long before the first sprint. Every movement is being measured. Predator versus prey. In the next few moments, Africa will remind us that survival belongs not only to the strongest, but to the smartest. The lionesses move with extraordinary patience. Every step is calculated, every sound carefully avoided. The buffalo appear calm, but many eyes are always watching.
A dominant bull often becomes the herd's first line of defense.
Even the smallest warning can change the outcome of a hunt.
The wind is everything. One wrong scent, and the hunt could be over.
Young calves often become the preferred target, but reaching them is another story. Lionesses rarely hunt alone. Teamwork dramatically increases their chance of success. Distance is closing, heartbeat by heartbeat.
Then everything changes.
A single scent is all it takes.
Within seconds, the herd reorganizes. The calves move to the safest place, the center.
The moment of silence is over. Every second matters, especially for the youngest. A mother's instinct can be as fearless as any predator.
Not every buffalo chooses to flee.
A charging buffalo is more than a match for any careless predator. Speed keeps the lion alive, but only by a fraction of a second. One small mistake can change the fate of an entire hunt.
The lioness sees her chance. Between predator and calf stands a fearless mother.
Instead of running, the herd turns to fight. Few predators dare to challenge a united buffalo herd.
Now the young hunters must calculate the cost.
The hunt is far from over. Experienced hunters adapt every single second. One lioness circles wide, searching for a weakness hidden within the moving wall of horns. Each step sends a clear message. This herd will not surrender easily.
The lioness makes another attempt. Timing is everything.
Protection comes instantly. Every adult responds without hesitation. One direct hit could end the hunt, or the hunter. Even the strongest formation cannot remain perfect forever.
The lioness waits, watching for the smallest opening. Curiosity can be dangerous in the wild.
Every muscle is ready. The decision has been made. In an instant, patience becomes explosive speed.
The herd reacts almost instantly.
Defense is no longer an instinct, it is a coordinated response. Experience teaches lions when to attack and when to retreat.
The opportunity has disappeared, but the story is not over.
The battle is over, but the story of survival continues. African buffalo are among the strongest animals of the savanna.
Their strength does not come only from their size, but from their cooperation.
Lions, meanwhile, represent one of nature's most remarkable hunting strategies.
Behind every hunt is a story of family, learning, and survival.
The savanna is not a battlefield. It is a carefully balanced system of life.
Predators help maintain healthy ecosystems by controlling prey populations.
Herbivores shape the landscape and sustain the entire food chain.
But this ancient world faces new challenges.
Habitat loss and human pressure threaten many wildlife species.
Two animals, two worlds, one shared planet. A story that belongs not only to animals,
Protect the wild. Protect the balance. Protect our planet. Africa awakens. But peace never lasts for long. Hidden hunters wait for the perfect opportunity. African wild dogs survive through teamwork, not strength.
Another predator is already watching.
Spotted hyenas rule through power and intelligence.
The savanna senses danger before it appears. Every hunter knows its role.
Fresh scent means fresh opportunity.
Two rivals. One unforgiving battlefield. Their battle begins with the rising sun.
A wild dog pack is more than hunters. It is a family. Every pack follows experienced leaders.
Trust strengthens every hunt.
Each hunter knows exactly where to run.
Teamwork turns strategy into survival. Endurance wins where speed alone cannot. Every movement guides the prey toward the pack. Their hunting success rivals any predator in Africa.
Another hunter now enters the story.
Here, the strongest leader is usually female.
Ở đây, cá thể thống lĩnh thường là con cái mạnh nhất.
Power alone is never enough. Intelligence decides survival.
Every clan member knows its place. Their jaws can crush even solid bone.
They are skilled hunters, not merely scavengers.
A familiar rival has returned. The chase begins with silence.
The pack chooses its target carefully. In seconds, the peaceful plain becomes a battlefield. They win through endurance, not explosive speed.
Chúng chiến thắng nhờ sức bền, không chỉ bằng tốc độ bùng nổ. The weakest will decide the outcome. Kẻ yếu nhất sẽ quyết định kết quả.
Victory comes after a relentless pursuit. But their reward has attracted unwanted guests.
The wild dogs sense a new threat.
The hyena clan has arrived. Neither predator wants to surrender its prize. Hyenas answer with strength and numbers.
In nature, survival means avoiding unnecessary injuries.
Numbers begin to change the balance.
Sometimes survival means knowing when to leave.
Two strategies. One endless struggle for survival. Two predators. Two evolutionary solutions. Wild dogs are built for endurance.
Chó hoang được sinh ra để chinh phục sức bền.
Hyenas evolved for power and resilience. Their powerful jaws unlock nature's toughest meals.
Both survive through cooperation.
But their languages of survival are different. Together, predators keep the ecosystem balanced. Every species has a role in nature's design. But survival in Africa demands more than winning battles. The savanna hides greater dangers than rivals.
The lion remains the savanna's dominant force.
Every meal can become a dangerous competition. Nature's harsh seasons test every survivor.
Finding food becomes a daily battle. Wild dogs now survive in shrinking territories.
Protecting them means protecting the balance of nature. Their struggle continues, written across the African plains.
The savanna is a world built on balance.
Wild dogs represent cooperation and endurance. Their greatest weapon is unity. Hyenas represent strength and adaptation. Every death supports another life. It is the endless story of survival. It is the endless story of survival. Their future depends on the choices we make today. Africa's wilderness has survived for millions of years. But today, these ancient ecosystems face new challenges. Every predator, every herd, and every living creature depends on a fragile balance. Protecting Africa means protecting the relationships that hold nature together.
From forests to grasslands, every habitat is connected.
Conservation efforts give wildlife a chance to survive. The future of Africa's wildlife depends on the choices we make today. Together, we can protect Africa's wild future and preserve the planet we all share. Across the endless plains of Africa, a powerful journey begins. Millions of wildebeests follow an ancient path written by nature itself. But ahead lies the greatest challenge of their journey. Hidden beneath the muddy water, an ancient predator waits with extraordinary patience. Every year, one of nature's greatest journeys unfolds across Africa. For the wildebeest, survival depends on movement. They follow the rains, searching for fresh grass and water. But the African wilderness is never easy. Predators follow every step of their journey. Together, they are stronger than any single animal alone. For the young, this journey is a test they must survive. Ahead waits the greatest obstacle of all. A river that separates life from death. Their instincts tell them danger is near. But beneath the surface, another story begins. The hunter and the hunted are about to meet. Thousands will cross, but not everyone will make it. The predator has been waiting. Now, the distance between hunter and prey is almost gone. Beneath the surface, an ancient hunter moves silently. For millions of years, patience has been its greatest weapon. The Nile crocodile is one of Africa's most powerful aquatic predators. Its armored body has changed little over millions of years. A single bite can end the struggle in seconds. Beneath the surface, the Nile crocodile becomes a silent predator, exploding forward with incredible power. The crocodile does not chase its prey. It waits patiently for one perfect moment. But the crocodile is not a monster. It is a vital part of nature's delicate balance. Now, the moment it has been waiting for is approaching. The calm surface hides a deadly secret. The first animals enter the danger zone. The river crossing has begun. thousands fight against the current, unaware of what waits below. The crocodile waits patiently, choosing the perfect moment. Patience is the crocodile's greatest advantage. Then, in a fraction of a second, the ancient predator strikes with incredible speed. The calm river becomes a battlefield. Every instinct tells the wildebeest to survive.
The crocodile uses overwhelming power.
In water, the crocodile becomes a master of power and control.
But the wildebeest refuses to give up.
A single warning spreads quickly through the herd. For the young, the danger is even greater. Two forces of nature collide. One moment will decide everything. Survival belongs to those who keep fighting. The crocodile has waited patiently for this moment. This is not cruelty. It is the ancient cycle that keeps nature in balance. But the battle is not over yet. In these few seconds, survival hangs in the balance.
The wildebeest fights with every ounce of strength it has.
In the water, the crocodile owns the advantage. The current makes escape almost impossible. But the will to survive is stronger than fear. The only chance is reaching the shore. The herd senses the danger. Together, they create a chance for survival.
The crocodile refuses to release its advantage.
Millions of years of evolution collide in this moment. The final escape attempt begins. One movement could change everything. The shore is within reach. But the predator will not surrender easily. A final burst of strength may be enough. The battle reaches its final moment. The ancient hunter returns to the depths. Another life survives another impossible journey. In nature, there are no villains or heroes. Every predator, every prey, and every river plays a role in the story of life. The battle is over, but the story of life continues. The wildebeest continue the journey that generations before them have followed. These animals are more than survivors. They are guardians of the ecosystem.
The crocodile also has a purpose in nature's design. The crocodile also has a purpose in nature's design.
Predators help maintain balance by shaping the populations of other species.
Every creature is connected in the web of life. Every animal carries a story millions of years in the making. But these ancient stories face new challenges. Protecting habitats means protecting the future of all species.
From the depths of the ocean to the silent boreal forests, these are the last wild places. But they are disappearing faster than ever before.
Earth does not belong to one species. It belongs to all life. If we protect nature, we protect ourselves.
Every creature has a story. Together, we can protect the wild places that keep our planet alive. Subscribe and join us on this journey.
On Africa's endless plains, every night begins with a battle for survival. Their laughter echoes across the darkness, but it is not joy. They never fight alone. Numbers are their greatest weapon.
This isn't a hunt. This is war.
As dawn breaks, another day begins in one of Earth's fiercest battlefields. Millions of animals cross these plains, each one a chance to survive or to die.
Life flourishes here, but danger is never far away.
Where their tracks meet, conflict is almost inevitable. For thousands of years, lions and hyenas have fought for the same land, the same prey, and the same right to rule. For now, the herd feels safe.
Hidden in plain sight, patience is her greatest weapon.
Every movement is calculated with deadly precision.
Lions don't rely on strength alone. They hunt as a team. The moment has come.
Explosive speed replaces silent patience. Within seconds, chaos sweeps across the plains. The hunt belongs to the lionesses, but the king always arrives to claim his share. Kilometers away, another predator has already caught the scent. Its senses are finely tuned for opportunity. One call is enough to summon the clan. Strength comes not from size, but from unity.
Unlike lions, hyenas win by endurance.
Every chase begins with a choice: run now or never. The brown hyenas maintain a steady pace, deliberately herding the impala towards the more treacherous terrain.
Fatigue is often deadlier than speed.
Working together, they rarely give a second chance. With one of the strongest bites among mammals, they are ready to challenge Africa's king. For the lions, Diaries, the hunt appears to be over.
But the smell of a fresh kill never stays hidden for long.
One lion can be powerful, but a clan can be overwhelming. The lions know exactly what is coming. The king will not surrender easily. They don't attack with force, they attack with strategy. A single step closer could mean death. The battle begins with a test of courage.
Come on. The lion asserts his dominance, forcing the lone hyena to retreat. But the clan is persistent. Strength versus numbers. The true battle for the savanna begins now. The clan moves as one. Every member knows its role. One lion stands between the clan and its prize. They attack carefully, waiting for the smallest mistake.
A single predator cannot watch every direction. Now the pride must fight together.
The savanna falls silent before the storm.
The lion's power is undeniable. But numbers create endless pressure.
They steal through timing, not strength. The battle for the kill has become a battle for survival. The lions are surrounded, and the advantage is shifting. Even the strongest predators have limits.
The pride fights as one. They never fight fair. They fight smart. Every victory lasts only a moment. The prize is slowly slipping away. The lions are losing control.
This is the power of the clan.
For the first time, the king is being challenged. The lions are exhausted, and the hyenas sense weakness. The hunters have become the challengers.
Something has changed.
The king has arrived.
Few animals can challenge a fully grown male lion. One roar can change everything.
Courage has limits when facing raw power. The hyenas know when to fight and when to wait. For now, the king has reclaimed his throne.
But in the wild, losing one battle does not mean losing the war. Victory brings a moment of peace, but danger never disappears.
For every predator, protecting the next generation is the greatest challenge.
The hyenas fight for the same reason: survival of their own bloodline. The battle is not only over food, it is over territory. The hyenas continue their endless search.
A clan of spotted hyenas spots a herd of greater kudu. They lower their bodies and move strategically into hunting positions. Their greatest weapon is not power, it is teamwork.
Two predators, two strategies, one unforgiving world. Neither species can completely dominate the other. Their rivalry has shaped the savanna for thousands of years. Their war continues because nature has no true winners. The lion represents power, dominance, and strength. A single roar can control an entire landscape. But the hyena represents another kind of power. Their greatest weapon is cooperation. Different weapons, the same goal: survival. Hyenas are not thieves, they are nature's cleaners.
Every predator has a role in the circle of life.
Their rivalry is not a war between good and evil. It is the balance between all species that keeps Africa alive. The true ruler of the savanna is nature itself. For thousands of years, lions and hyenas have fought the same battle, the battle to survive.
Every sunrise marks another chapter in the endless story of the wild. Every creature has a purpose, connected by the fragile balance of nature. Predators are not destroyers, they are guardians of nature's balance. The future of these iconic species, the rhino, the tiger, and the great elephant herds, rests in our hands.
Behind every pair of eyes is a life worth protecting.
Earth is not only our home, it is the home of millions of other lives. As the sun dips below the horizon, the great elephant stands still, a symbol of the enduring wild. Protect the wild. Protect the planet.
protect the future. The story of the wild continues if we choose to protect it. As the African sun rises, an ancient giant begins another day. It has walked this land for millions of years. Every scar tells the story of survival. Each step echoes the weight of prehistoric power. Few animals command such quiet authority. Even Africa's top predators choose caution. For a mother, courage means standing between danger and her young. Today, the greatest battle is not against predators, but against extinction. How has this armored giant survived for millions of years? And can it survive the future? From space, the remaining strongholds of the world's 5 rhinoceros species are clear. The white rhino is the largest of them all.
Unlike most rhinos, they often tolerate living in small groups. The black rhino prefers dense bush, where it remains hidden. Its hooked lip is perfectly designed for browsing leaves.
The Indian rhino wears skin that resemble ancient armor. Those heavy folds help protect its massive body. Hidden deep within the rainforest lives one of Earth's rarest mammals. Few humans will ever see a Javan rhino in the wild.
The Sumatran rhino is the smallest and most ancient living species.
Unlike its relatives, it still carries a coat of hair. Each species has evolved to survive in a different world. From the plains of Africa to the jungles of Asia, these magnificent creatures face a perilous future. The rhinoceros is built like a living tank of the natural world. Behind its massive frame is incredible strength and endurance. Its thick skin acts as a natural protective shield. But its most famous weapon is the powerful horn. Unlike antlers, the horn is made of keratin, the same material found in human hair and nails. The horn helps with defense, dominance, and navigating the landscape. This distinctive curling of the lip, the flamen response, allows the bull to taste the airborne pheromones of others. Powerful hearing allows it to detect danger from far away. Although its eyesight is poor, other senses keep it alive. A magnificent display of power as the massive Javan rhino reaches an impressive speed, kicking up the dust of the dry grassland.
A short burst can reach speeds of nearly 50 kilometers per hour. Even a giant needs protection from the harsh African sun. In the wild, even the strongest giants depend on small allies. As dawn arrives, a new day begins for the rhinoceros.
The white rhino is specially adapted for grazing on vast grasslands.
Water is essential for surviving the heat of Africa.
The critically endangered Javan rhinoceros, once widespread, now clings to survival in these dense, humid jungles.
Every scent reveals a message about identity and territory.
The massive black rhinoceros patrols his territory during the golden hour, a solitary sentinel of the savanna. The Javan rhinoceros, one of the rarest large mammals on Earth, endures the peak temperatures by remaining perfectly still in the shade. In a mesmerizing display of nature's rhythm, the rhino indulges in the thick, cooling mud, protecting its sensitive skin from the relentless sun. As the sun dips below the horizon, the great grey shape, the rhinoceros. As the heat of the day fades, the white rhinoceros emerges, utilizing the cool twilight hours to graze on the savanna's fresh bounty. With fewer than 100 remaining, the Javan rhino remains a ghost of the forest, vanishing into the shadows once more.
Across Africa, even powerful predators know the danger of confronting a rhino. But for a young calf, the world is far more dangerous.
Faced with a potential threat, the mother instinctively shields her young, a dramatic display of protection on the savanna.
With a single charge, it can send most threats running. For predators, avoiding injury is often the smartest choice. Hyenas may be powerful hunters, but a healthy adult rhino is a dangerous opponent.
Weighing over 2 tons, the rhino must drink. Yet the crocodile is perfectly poised for an ambush, creating a tense standoff. The Indian rhinoceros must remain vigilant, for the waters hide a silent predator. The mugger crocodile waits patiently for an opportunity.
Sometimes, giants meet other giants. But the greatest battles often happen between rhinos themselves. Territory and dominance are worth fighting for. Here, the black rhinoceros engages in a brutal display of dominance. The collision, captured in exquisite slow motion. Eventually, one male must give way and leave. For millions of years, this strength has helped the rhino survive. For millions of years, the rhino survived every natural challenge.
But today, its greatest battle is against a threat created by humans.
Technology has become a new weapon in protecting wildlife.
Monitoring these magnificent creatures requires advanced technology, showcasing the vast scale of their protected habitat.
Every footprint tells a story worth protecting. Protectors work tirelessly to keep these landscapes safe.
The demand for rhino horn has pushed these giants toward the edge.
Heart rate is stable. Go ahead with the injection.
Injecting now. He's taking it well.
Science helps give endangered animals another chance. Tracking technology allows scientists to understand and protect them. The greatest victory is seeing them return to the wild. A rare sight on the savanna, the critically endangered Javan mother guides her calf, ensuring the survival of their lineage.
Decades of poaching devastated the population. Today, thanks to intensive conservation efforts, these magnificent animals are beginning to thrive once more.
The southern white rhinoceros, once on the brink, now roams these plains freely. Protected in this vast habitat, the critically endangered black rhinoceros continues its timeless journey across the plains. Behind every surviving rhino are people dedicated to protecting them.
Modern science helps us understand their lives like never before.
From the ground to the sky, every effort matters. A new generation brings hope back to the wild. Every young rhino represents millions of years of evolution continuing. Research allows conservationists to protect them more effectively. Where rhinos return, ecosystems become stronger. Protecting the rhino means protecting the balance of life on Earth. After millions of years, the rhino still walks beneath the African sun. Every mother and every calf carries the hope of survival. The survival of one species can protect an entire ecosystem. Against the fiery backdrop of the African sun, the rhino continues its lonely vigil across the vanishing wilderness. Protect wildlife. Protect our planet. Together, we can keep these giants alive.
If you love discovering the wonders of nature, subscribe and join us on the journey to protect Earth's incredible wildlife, featuring a playful group of bottlenose dolphins.
Across the harsh landscapes of Africa, the survival of a new generation can be decided in a matter of seconds. For these young baboons, the world outside is filled with danger. But they never face it alone. Predators always search for the most vulnerable targets, and young animals can become the easiest opportunity. But baboons have a powerful strategy. Their strength does not come from one individual, but from the entire community. This is not only a battle for survival, it is a battle to protect the future of the entire troop.
Baboons are among Africa's most successful primates, adapting to a wide range of environments across the continent.
Living in groups is the key to survival for baboons in a world filled with constant threats. Within baboon society, every member plays an important role. But to survive here, they must constantly face the harsh challenges of the natural world. Across the vast lands of Africa, where temperatures can shift dramatically between day and night, baboons have learned to adapt in order to survive.
Their ability to travel across different landscapes allows them to search for food while avoiding danger.
Within the troop, watchful individuals act as a vital living alarm system.
For young baboons,
Every day is a lesson in survival in the wild. In a world where predators are always nearby, a quick reaction can mean the difference between life and death. Baboons possess powerful bodies and large canine teeth, important tools for defense and survival. Adult males are often larger in size and play an important role in protecting the troop from threats. Baboon society is built upon a complex network of relationships and social connections. The bond between mother and infant is one of the strongest relationships in the primate world. When danger appears, the entire troop transforms into a living fortress designed to protect the next generation.
But across the savanna, predators are always waiting for the moment when their prey becomes vulnerable. This is the defining moment, when the instinct to protect family takes over. For a solitary predator like the leopard, a young baboon separated from the group could become the perfect opportunity.
Within seconds, the warning spreads throughout the entire troop.
The mothers quickly move their infants to the safest place possible, the center of the troop.
The adult males become the first line of defense for the entire troop. A smart predator knows when to continue the hunt and when the risk is too great.
Strength does not always come from attacking. Sometimes, victory means keeping the family safe.
After every challenge, life continues. The young return to learning, playing, and growing. Their ability to adapt allows baboons to survive across many different environments.
As darkness falls, the protective formation remains unchanged. Because for baboons, protecting the next generation,
Baboons are highly social primates with complex communities, where relationships can be maintained for many years.
A young baboon's childhood is a long process of learning, where every action prepares it for the challenges of adult life. Their greatest strength does not come from size. It comes from cooperation. One day, these young baboons will become the next protectors of their troop.
In the wild, survival is not maintained by strength alone, but by connection.
Every embrace, every call, and every act of protection helps shape the future of this species.
Among the greatest challenges of the natural world, family bonds may be the most powerful weapon of all. Because in nature, today's generation is the hope of tomorrow.